Hello, people, and welcome aboard to follow yet another World Team Carcassonne Online Championships match, this time between Taiwan and the UK. Now we are in the quarterfinals, so one quarterfinals match has already been played and concluded. That was between Mexico and Japan just about 10 hours ago or so. And that one went to Japan with a score with the final score of 1-4. So Japan is our first semi-finalist of the season and is continuing the events path that they have been doing since the start of WTCOC ever. Since Japan does have three championship titles from 2020, 2021, 2022, and I think they made it to quarterfinals in 2023, but I'm not 100% sure. However, today we have a lineup such as this. We have First up, we have Chen Minwei on table 1, going to go against the Lazy Boar. Then we have the national champion of Taiwan, who is going to be representing Taiwan in the individual world championships in Germany Herne this year. Uh, and I think she is Yu Suing. Oh, no, wait. Yu Sung Peng. Oh no, let me double check so I'm not coping here. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so she's Yu Suying Peng. Again, the current national champion of Taiwan. Then we have Eyeball versus Oluk Cake on table 3. We have Penguin EM versus Chris Wallace on table 4. And on table 5 we have Hydro Baby versus Nick Basti. Now it is certainly most interesting that despite the current world champion Matt Tucker, despite his great success so far in the in the tournament, he will not be playing today, and neither will actually be the new national champion Chris Tucker, his brother, um, as the UK championships, the national championships were held just yesterday, and so it is indeed Chris Tucker who rises, who 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 has risen to the top. Unfortunately, we won't be seeing him in Herne as he has some. How would I word it? Let's say. Let's just put it that he won't be coming into Herne, but his place will be taken by, I think it was David Lee, who um, who placed second in the national championships. Hello everyone. Hello Kaika and Lev. You look so young with that mustache and huge beard. I'm not sure about huge beard. I mean, I definitely had beard of some sort, but um, I think what qualifies as a huge beard is a topic that can be discussed um, from many perspectives. But I do agree that I look a bit younger for sure without the beard. And I'm not sure if that plays into my advantage or disadvantage. Maybe for the national championships, yeah, I should be growing my beard back, and for Herne as well to like blend in more, as the average age of competitive Carcassonne players seems to be a bit uh, a bit higher than my own age, so maybe that is the gist. So if you want to see a specific duel game, yeah, if you want to see a specific duel or game, do let me know in the chat. Otherwise, we will be taking, or I will be taking full advantage of my own will, and we will be starting with Sakurakim and Corelli, because certainly we have to keep some. Um, we have to pay our respects to the national champions. So, a game for a semi-final spot. And for the record, the winner of this match between Taiwan and UK is going to meet either France or who was the other one? Or Portugal in the semi-finals. So going to be certainly a tough opponent and tough matches still ahead. Okay, Peng seems to be having a decently a decently decent road with a road monastery spot. Gets to complete her road from the other end, and also creates. Yeah, actually, this is something that can be addressed. So it's really important actually to direct the road upwards, so that when Corelli wants to harass the 2-point road, when Sakuragi wants to harass the 2-point road of Corelli, she can do it with a curve like very efficiently and start building a loop of her own. Whereas had she directed the road to the right, then if she gets a curve, she won't really be able to meeple this 2-point road, or at least the road won't be as tasty to build. Corelli should probably. Actually, I'm not sure what he should do. I mean, I think I would go here because it's a triangle. It's a good tile for attacking cities with, but it also comes with a shield, so Corelli might be more inclined to actually start a project of his own. Maybe from here and leave a monastery spot, but it doesn't seem to be the case. He starts the project next to his own road, which is also just fine because there isn't like a great attacking spot for Sakurakim. So without continuing the road of Corelli, of course. But uh, as a consequence of Corelli's decision, There is now a looming threat of a 10-point city being finished for the Taiwanese player. Also starts another one, so all in all, a more or less perfect tile for the purposes of increasing the win percentages of the Taiwanese player. And unsurprisingly, we see a blocking move by Corelli. And now that his city is getting attacked, I would assume that we are gonna go over here and meeple the right hand side. Yeah, I mean, I guess meepling this also works fine, although it can be restricted to a starting tile. But the reason why the left city works maybe even better than the right hand one is because his opponent cannot take this right hand side city with anything else but a city plus road tile, really, because they don't really want to be limiting this city to a starting tile themselves when it can be blocked immediately, or when the block can be completed immediately on the next turn of her opponent. Oh, talking about starting tiles, there is one, and there is just a timely block for on the part of Corelli. Doesn't meeple it, which I mean, it honestly could have even considered meepling this, because I mean, this is the one that has growth potential, even though it's very small. But uh, it would at least be eventually, perhaps uniting with this 4-point city or 4-point ruin, if not anything else, and it takes away, or it would take away, the threat of Peng immediately getting a triple city with a road and continuing the threat of finishing the city. Hi Kilherme, nice to see you here. Okay, we pre-complete the loop, and as the Taiwanese player, there are a few options that we could do. We could go over here, simply continue our city. We could go over here and meeple this city pointing to the left and tying our already 2-point city to this 3-point road, tying them both to this one square, where ultimately I think we would be ending up as the winner because we have the growth potential, and Corelli doesn't really have a great tile to use to this square, because of course he wouldn't want to use a city cap for that matter, and even a triangle would be more or less unpleasant depending on what stage of depending on how far of a completion this city is at the time. Correlate with 8 points each and 2 people's extra with a shielded tile, but not very obvious use for it. Decides to unify the cities to assumably try and prevent Peng from getting a divider. But a divider here wouldn't really be all that great necessarily, because even though it would give a meeple back to Peng and 6 points, then I mean she already has other cities or city projects rather on other places that she would be just fine using a divider 2 without the risk of leaving Corelli with an 8-point city on the very next move of his. Okay, we do get one of the 2 remaining triple cities with a road, and we use it to attack the city of Peng again. And so now Peng only has 1 real threat in the form of a city, of course. And with this move, that threat just became way less of a threat because there are actually not that many tiles that are suitable for Peng. Like immediately, there is only 1 starting tile, only 1 dagger with the left-hand side curve, and now also only 1 city crossroad. So only 3 city caps, which would be ideal for Peng here. And that's not really a lot. Though she does have a few road triangles that she could use, which would then in turn increase the amount of city caps from 3 to 5, because all the daggers with the right hand side curve are still out there. And I gotta say that I don't really agree with Corelli's decision here, although it certainly does work, but it uses a valuable road end for essentially just for blocking when he already had a road of his own, and he doesn't really want to be placing anything here except for a crossroad or a road end. So there's that. Corelli with a monastery, seemingly easy decision here, and he does exactly that. Starts to stack up the monasteries. Also gets the final remaining city crossroads. So now only 1 tile remains for Peng to actually get his meeple back. The 1 remaining starting tile. And this one he can use very efficiently, taking 2 points plus 2 additional points to his monasteries and leave an empty city cap next to his own monastery. Now he gets to get some more additional points for +1. Does leave a monastery spot, but there's only 1 monastery remaining. But it doesn't really matter because there are still 4 vanillas, so 5 tiles that go here. I would still say that it's a good deal, and I mean just the fact that you have the possibility of still getting the final monastery and complete your previous monastery is certainly something that is gonna be fun to have. This field is looking quite nice. This is already 6 points, potential 9, potential 12. So I think Corelli should be taking this field now over here, I guess. With 3 meeples, because Peng will absolutely be taking the field if she gets a road tile. Well, she doesn't get a road tile, but she does get a save on the city and gets the starting tile. So hits the one outer. And now as Corelli, maybe we could go... Ah, never mind. Yeah, of course, we can just take 4 points. That's good. Okay. Do we feel like blocking the monastery? I think we should do that. And we do that. Corelli gets some more points, and it is now notable to say that there are no city caps with road to the left, as all starting tiles are out, all city crossroads are out, and all daggers with the left-hand side curve are out. So all city caps remaining come with a field on the left side. And this is very important because if there is going to be any blocking now with the cities, it should be noted that you need to block with a road on specifically on the left side of the city. Corelli could have used the triple city to close their road instead, to close their road near the monastery, meepling the city, tie up the monastery, and maybe connecting to the ruin to the left. I mean, potentially, yeah, but like the Ukrainian technique doesn't really work that well with only one monastery. Like the reason the Ukrainian technique works is because it usually ties up two or even more of your opponent's meeples in monasteries to only one meeple of yours to the city, and this was more of a bigger threat, I would say, because this city was threatening to get completed immediately, and there was still a lot of road ends to finish the road of Corelli, and connected to this ruin, which was worth 6 points, like maybe not the most lucrative one. I don't think it would have been that urgent. I still don't think it would be that urgent. But I can see that being an option. Okay, plus 5 for the Taiwanese. Then we have plus 4, plus 8, plus 4, plus 8, plus 15, plus 7, plus 5 for Corelli, and the meeples are equal. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Tries to block the monasteries of Peng. There are still 2 regular straight roads available to be used here, which will not only give 2 points immediately to Peng, but also they will be kind of savoring the possibility of getting meeples back to the hand of the Taiwanese players, so that is certainly a threat. But the fact is that Corelli is plus 5 points, and with this board, it actually looks very difficult to get even those 5 points. Huh? Ah, yeah, well, actually, do I agree with this? Because the idea I think Corelli is trying to execute here is to prevent Sakuragi with going with a crossroad or with a curve over here and dropping a farmer. But this also gives 1 point to his opponent, and it now prevents Corelli from blocking this square. There's only one road triangle to block this square with, and I actually have to question the the outcome of this sequence here, because when Corelli is ready to give 1 point to his opponent to prevent this field connection opportunity, then why do you go here in the first place to create one? I don't know. I don't know. It seems really, really weird. Sakuragi was low on meeples, and this had the threat of getting the ruin, while also preventing playing more monasteries near the monastery. That is true. And I mean, could have even tried to prevent the double monasteries from happening with the city crossroad going over here at the time, finishing the road, finishing the road and starting a city, and preventing a new monastery spot. But that is too late now. As you would be totally right, there were not any great monastery spots available at the time. The best that could have otherwise been taken is like, I don't know, 4 points here or something like that. That probably was the best that one could do with a monastery. Okay, so Peng decided to start a field of her own and to close the shared city. But does it really work? Not really, I gotta say, because it provided a 6 point field to Corelli, whereas she could have just started a field like, for example, here, I guess, getting a 3 point field, but also 1, 2, 3 potential cities. Whereas now Corelli really has a better field. And I think the recent events here have not really played out that well to Sakuragi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, actually, there is still a possibility to attack the field with if Sakuragi gets the final remaining crossroad. They can go over here, drop a farmer, and then use the final remaining road triangle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there is still one left. They can use then the final remaining road triangle to go here, get 4 points, and get to this 12-point field, which I would say that they will need to do. Plus 9, plus 17, 23, 29, 33, 35, 30, 21, 20, 15, 7, still plus 5 for Corelli, so the situation hasn't changed at all since the last time. But this one would be definitely, I would dare to say, a winning pattern or a winning sequence for Sakuragi, as this cannot really be prevented. And I think Corelli made a mistake here. I think he should have prevented exactly this possibility. This one, I'm not sure what this really achieves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess there was a possibility to for Sakuragi to attack this 9-point field. Sorry, a 12-point field. So, well, a 9-point field at the time, which must have been the reason, because there is still one vanilla city cap remaining. Okay, as Corelli, I think we still need to do this to prevent the 2-tile sequence of Sakuragi, because she still has 3 tiles remaining. And it would be 12 points. Oh no! Ah, okay. Doesn't do it, doesn't go for it. Takes 4 guaranteed points instead, which I can empathize with, I guess. So plus 2 for Corelli, minus 2, I think plus 3 for Corelli at the moment, plus 1 after this, and I'm actually not sure about the remaining tiles. But I think after this move, Corelli will be at plus 1. By the way, it would have totally worked out. Here and 12 points to Gryffindor. No, 12 points to Sakuragi. Whereas now she has to somehow get. Oh no, wait. This is plus 3 points, not plus 2. So I think after this move they'll be completely like dead even, are they? Is that the case? Plus 13, 19, 25, 29, 31, 39, 39, 45, 39, 27, 22, 14. Wait, no. Something has gone wrong with my point counting. Because now I'm counting that Sakuragimi is actually leading in points. I think her final tile is gonna be the straight road. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is why Coralie I think has to go here. No, actually it doesn't. No, this is better because this is 5 points versus incoming 4. Yeah, and it's net plus 1. But if I didn't miscount the plus 2, then is is the case so that Peng will actually win by 1 point? Because that would be certainly not the result that I was expecting. Because I was sure that Coralie was in the lead, or at least like dead even on points, but I might be hallucinating. But like Coralie does have two 12-point fields, so. And never mind, I was right. So Coralie was in the lead with point. No, not in the lead, but they were dead equal after this move. Like I said, dead equal. And so because this was 5 points, this was 4 points. It was a net plus 1 move, and it was very important that even though we know the tile that Sakuragami has in hand, it's vital that we don't go here thinking that, oh, now she won't be able to take 4 points because we take 4 points and prevent this road move, but it would be actually 3 points because we would be giving a point to the monastery of Peng, and then they would be able to take, I guess, 3 points somewhere. But actually, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter because Peng was the starting player, and they would have lost because of that. So we had a force win. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Um. Okay, so UK takes the first game point. Sakuragin could have used a triple city to build the bottom ruin, pointing a city piece into the monastery. Which triple city is the triple city? I mean, I certainly know what you mean, but I'm just having trouble um, getting to know which triple city you had in mind that Sakura-kun could have used. Waiting for the last triangle to expand the ruin. Yep. Score monastery point. Yep. And at the and attack the field waiting for the straight line. Yep, indeed. But like, she did get a attacking platform, or she had the possibility to get an attacking platform to the field elsewhere, but didn't get that. Actually, she got 4 points with the crossroad, then 3 points with the road triangle, so that's 7 points, and then 4 points with the straight road, so that's 11 points, versus 12 for the field with the crossroad and the triangle, and plus 2 points for the straight road, so that's 13 points, which means that Sakuragi could have won by 1 point had she gone for the field attack. Just saying. Okay, what the? Ah, so hotly. And Lazy Boar have also had a tie, and we could take a look at their game next. So let's also take a look at which player started. It has been the Taiwanese, so the point goes to Lazy Boar. And then my plan was funnier. There were certainly a lot of options. And Cake is also taking the first game point of his. So at the moment it's going very well for UK. Let's see how the second game of this players is going, and we arrived very nicely on time, where Hotly has not been the starting player, but has gotten the first city and now takes an early field, whereas Boar has a monastery and evolving cities, which look at the moment decent. I would assume we go here and we meeple the field. Yes, we do. So far quite an even position. Oh, I would have rather liked to see a defense of this meeple, but instead Lazy Boar goes very impatient and connects himself to the field immediately, where this was only a 3 point move instead of going over here and retaining better chances, better odds for completing the city. But we do get the defense anyway, so that went quite well there, I guess. Hotly gonna be extending his city, I believe. I mean, this one could be, I guess, potential, but I mean, it's just such a valuable tile and with such an obvious use that I don't see Minway doing anything else but this move. Seems to be having some connection issues though. So Let's hope that he will not be running out of time. Oh, Hotley was also out of time. I somehow missed that when checking the result of the first game. But, well, at least then losing because you were the starting player doesn't really hurt that much, I guess. Wallace Prime takes the first point of his duel, and Hydro, so far the only player who has been able to get a point to Taiwan in games. Thank you for the updates. A just move by Hotley pre taking this road. And honestly, for Lazyboar, I wouldn't even criticize of going here and taking the other road. Because now going over here is not that important anymore if you don't get the road. Could also go here, I guess, to limit this square to a crossroad and to get this to get rid of the city cap. With 3 meeples, I think this is certainly a mistake, a big mistake, because you don't want to leave any potential quick points to your opponent, which is exactly what we did here. We will be able to go with another meeple to the field, but so can Hotley at any point, and he will do that immediately. And potentially Hotley could go, I mean, fully ballistic and go even here with the meeple. Goes for the city first. Well, this is weird. Boar seeing a lot of trouble. To limit the road to a crossroad. Does get some nice compensation though, as he can now take a 6-point loop road to himself. But it is a very uncomfortable situation though, because Minway is having a lead of 15 points on the scoreboard and has equalized like basically everything on the board. So I would dare to say that Hotley has a major advantage at the moment in this game. And it's gonna be rather difficult for a Lazyboar to catch up. Okay, we can maybe do this. Like we take away the city cap so that our opponent won't be able to benefit from it. Instead, we basically do a nothing move. Well, we did take away a monastery spot, I guess, but there is another monastery spot anyways, which I think Hotly will be using now that they are in the lead and they will still be left with one meeple. Don't see I don't see any reason not to, because they can all get a meeple back from here, maybe drop a third farmer. Wow. Uh, phew, I can't really agree with this move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There were still 4 tiles to go over here. Like 4 tiles. It's like that's not a lot. Like in a sense that you still have like over 30 tiles remaining, but you still had this one meeple. You were 15 points ahead on the scoreboard. You had this going on for you. You had this going on for you. I mean, uh, well, at least now we have a clear thing to do. We take 2 points. The only fast points that we can get. And Boer does get the city cap eventually. Plus 11. Basically equal. Plus 13. 9. Plus 9 for Minwei. And now I assume... Actually, I think we don't do this. We do this instead. We take away the city cap. Because Lazy Boar will need to get extra points to get to catch up, and we can unify ourselves to this city at any given moment. Oh, oh. Well, change of heart, but there are still 2 crossroads. Okay, is this good? I mean, there are 2 daggers with the left-hand side curve. There are 1, 2, 3. Okay, there are 2 road triangles. So 4 curves versus 2 crossroads. I think this is actually fine, because this increases the pressure that Lazy Boar has on this square. It's already 3 point. Oh, what? Oh, no, 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 no. Surely not. Surely not. You don't do that, because now there is still a possibility for Lazy Boar to go with a city crossroad and to get all the benefits, to get a meeple back, to get extra 3 points, to block this meeple from the field. I mean, and there are still 2 triple cities with a road that can go here. Like, although, okay, you have the odds. Actually, you don't have the odds, because Lazy Boar has 4 tiles that will be crucial. Now a little less. Now we are chilling. Now we are fucking chilling. Now we go here, and now we have like as fast yet as Nick Basti. Now we go here. I was about to say that it was it were they that I was about to say that the odds were not that great, because Lazy Boar had 4 tiles, the triple cities with road, 2 of them, and 2 city crossroads that he could use to block this guy off from the field, versus these 2 road triangles and the 2 daggers for Hotley. The daggers, of course, being a little worse than the than the road triangles, because they would also give a meeple back to Lazy Boar. But things turn out super fine for Hotley. Even though Boar will likely have a large ruin that might have to be attacked by Hotley at some point. This field is now at 12 points, perhaps 15 in a moment. Like, it is looking like this field is certainly going to be bigger than the ruin. And with the already having a point lead, Hotley should be looking very good in this one. Okay, do we go here as Boar? Like, I'm serious. Do we go here? Ah, no we don't. No we don't, he says. And like, I'm not sure if that is a mistake. Okay, let's see. So plus 14 for Hotley, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 31, 28. I mean, Hotley is plus 18. So things are going good there. And he's about to drop a fourth farmer, I guess. Oh, wow. Okay. So the intention here is to not only harass this meeple, but to prevent the fourth farmer and to perhaps overrun this city. Which is going to be arguably a little awkward, given that so many triangles are gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's only one triangle. And also no dividers. So I guess we should go here. Then hope to get another triple city, couple of city caps, and finish this rather large feature. Something like this maybe can work. Let's watch the decider between Nick Past. Yeah, sure. We will do that if it has not finished after we are done with this game between Lazy Boar and Hotley. Also, welcome to the chat, Alexei. Red's trying very hard to fumble his advantage. Yeah, I would agree so. With the field moves, especially with this triangle. Okay, we go for the plan, which I like. I like very much. So we are now trying to get one of the remaining 2 triple cities. The plan has failed. Unfortunately, the plan has failed. There is no way that this city is now going to be finished without having this second meeple of Hotley in it. Oh yeah. without having the second meeple of Hotly in it. So we do try to attack to the field instead. But the thing is that equalizing the field will not be enough. Like, it won't be nearly enough. Because we are now at minus 21 on the scoreboard. 25, 26, 23, 19 plus the field. And then we are minus 9 plus the field. And we have only one meeple versus 2 of Hotleys. So we would have to get, like, I don't know, basically one meeple here, then second meeple here, like actually win the field, and then, I don't know, pray for heavens that Hotley won't be able to get like any quick points or something. It's a really not good looking situation that Lazy Boar is in. I mean, yellow completing the big city, I think, was the plan that I could have gone for, like at the time of completing the 6-point city. I think we could have gone like over here instead and threatened to actually complete this huge city. Like now this one, well, actually, does this work? Wait, does this work? Because there are no triangles, there are no dividers, but if there are city caps, this might become an issue for Minway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, this is certainly a problem for Minway. If we can get a tile here fast. Preferably a city cap here also. 1, 2. There's one starting tile. There is okay. Okay, this is decent for boar. I think this is still doable. Hotley should probably actually go here. Yep, does. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have 2 vanillas to go here. 2 vanillas. That's something. But now we have to get a triple city here. Then we have to pray that Hotley won't be getting a city cap or any city tile with a road to attack this city. Then I think we actually have to go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guess there are still 3 crossroads, so this is still blockable. So I think we need to go here. But then we create a 4-point road for Hotley to take. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, I think this is doable. I think we go here now. Then if Hotley takes the 4-point road, then we get a city cap. We go here, then we get a triple city, and then we get the vanilla, and then we create a massive city. And we might even be able to drop a farmer over here when Hotley takes the 4 points and tries to block. Sounds like a plan to me. But we need to go here. I think we will absolutely need to finish the city. I don't think there's another way. Because Hotley is already threatening to get his fourth meeple in to the field, so that means that we won't be able to win the field, I think. Or will we? Okay, now this is interesting. So now we have 3 crossroads to go here, so at least 3 tiles plus the starting tile. So there are actually a lot of tiles to get us to the field. But again, tying the field will not be enough. Can we get all tiles that go over here and then get this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But there is the road monastery. So there is 1 tile that goes here, which plays in our favor. Then there are no regular. Hmm. Okay, no regular curves. How many tiles do we have here? We have at least 1 starting tile, right? We have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so wait. Okay, never mind. We have now lost with this. But I think it was possible if we get the starting tile, if we get this, and we get the road monastery. And then we might have been even able to win the field. Because Hotley would not be then able to get this 4th meeple in. With the tiles remaining, I think. And I mean, we got 2 out of 3. Plus 27. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 21, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, it was actually possible. So we could have gotten the starting tile, this crossroad, and the road monastery, which would have gotten 4 meeples to us to the field, and Hotley would not be able to connect with this 4th meeple. So there were actually possibilities for us to win the field, which is fascinating, really. Truly fascinating. And I mean, I gotta applaud Lazyboar for going with the actually for going with the actual construction plan of the huge city. It was a possible way to win. Unfortunately, didn't pay off, but I do applaud him for that. So, Hotley equalizes the equalizes the duel, and let's now have a look at the decider between Nick Basti and Hydro, as suggested. Meanwhile, Wallace Prime has taken a 2-0 win out of his own duel and places UK at the first match point. Eyeball has equalized versus Cake. And Corelli has taken a match win, or a duel win. So now the situation is quite dire for Taiwan, who has not lost a single match this whole season, as they are in a must-win situation with actually every single remaining game on every table. If Taiwan loses even one game, they will be out of the tournament. So I would dare to say that the stakes are relatively high for every Taiwanese player. Okay, let's take a look at the situation here. +1 for Nick. Then we have a 2-on-1 action here with Road Monasteries gone. So that's +10 for Nick, +7, +15, 22, 15, 21, 25, 21, 24, 21, 12, 3. 6. So +6 for Nick. I think that's about right. Also, why are we going here? Why are we creating a bigger ruin for Hydro than we need to? Why don't we go here? Or is there still a tile? There are no what are they called? No daggers here. So why do we not go here? Instead, why do we, like I said, why do we create a larger ruin for Hydro than is necessary? Also, the fact that Hydro was at -6 with this only -1 and has the meeple, there is no possibility for Nick to get a meeple back from anywhere unless is there a dagger to the other direction. 1, 2. Oh, there is. Oh no, there isn't. Which means that I'm pretty sure Hydro will handle this. There's nothing Basti can get meeples out from. No starting tiles here either. So there's actually really nothing that where Basti can get points from. Or can he build like a couple city caps here and here to get like 3 points? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There is literally nothing that Basti can get points from. Not a single thing. Which means that Hydro has won this as long as he scores like 2 points in the next 3 tiles with a meeple. So I think this is impossible for Hydro to lose. Which still increases the chance, which still keeps the chances of Taiwan remaining undefeated live. So that's something. Let's check one more time. So plus 8 for Hydro, plus 15, plus 23, plus 32, plus 38, 42, 45, 37, 28, 20, 17, 14, 10, 8, 4. I think plus 4 for Hydro. Plus 5. I might have miscounted the points, but I don't think I miscounted that badly that Nick would actually win this. So even though it was looking actually quite grim for Hydro, I think Nick might have made a huge mistake going over here with his final meeple, trying to attack this 9-point field when there were still quick point tiles remaining and could score more than this 3 points. Okay, plus 3 for Hydro, but yeah, with that said, I think it must have been a massive mistake actually for Nick to go here with the final meeple. I think this was the final meeple he used to get a maximum of 9 points with the final, I don't know, 15 tiles, 20 tiles. Should never be happening. I might be mistaken. I might be making a clown out of myself, and Nick wasn't actually placing his final meeple here, but if the case is so, then a huge mistake. Okay, Hydro takes the first point or the first match point to Taiwan. Then we shall head to the game of Eyeball. As it is a decider as well. And it is a must win for Taiwan. Ah! 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 It hurts. We can't see the game because I'm pretty sure it's Cake who has me blocked. So Okay, never mind then. We won't be looking at this game. Then we'll be looking at the game hotly. Apologies, eyeball, but you have been you have been sacrificed for the greater good. You have been sacrificed. Yes, I see that the chat largely agrees with me. Ever should not be investing his final meeple. Was definitely a huge, huge mistake. I mean, if if Nick had just taken the ruin in the south with his final meeple, like that would be it. It would be as simple as that to win the game. But no, he didn't. Okay, so a force win for or a not a force win but a must win for Hotley here. So +1 for lazy boar. We have some field action here. 6 plus 6, so plus 13, 19, 20, 21. And then 14, 8, 1, plus 7 for Hotley. So looking decent, but I mean doesn't have. Actually, do I fancy lazy or Hotley more here? Um, I think I like the situation of lazy boar slightly more, just because of this two meeple field, which seems to be having some growth potential with no real risks of hotly attacking to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only one crossroad here. And that being the quad crossroad serves super well of the interests of lazy boar, as even if Hotley were to get that final crossroad, then at least this city will not be included on the field. Played the CCCC to avoid a decent city to be built, and then played the last meeple defensively. Opponent had to waste moves to block it, and yet also managed to score points here and there. Sounds about right. Yeah, I do have to agree with you. Self-evident. I would have rather liked to see just a 4-point move, because this like had the chance of enlarging the field with this crossroad, but this one was just like straight up 2 points, like the only benefit, of course, is that now Hotley will have one meeple less to work with, but it doesn't look like Hotley will be needing that many meeples because there are no like large features, and he does have three meeples in hand anyway. So giving the fourth one to him in use doesn't seem like that big of a deal. And like you do take points from a 4-point road. Okay, but let's see. So Boar now at +4, +6, 12, 18, 24. 16, 10, 1, -4, -10 for Boar for one extra meeple. That's not too great, to be honest. I mean, could go here, I guess, to expand the field and to prepare getting this 3 points to the field anyway, to the field later, to get a 9-point field out of a 6-point field, because then this one would be a 7-point move, get a meeple back, and actually that would put Lazy right back into this game with 2 meeples extra and only being -3 would certainly be a great advantage even. I mean, I guess he could also play it like more safe and go here first. Place it even more safe. Huh. And Meeple's the 6-point field very much preemptively. I do disagree with that. I do disagree with that. I don't think there was any urgency of taking the 6-point field. But yeah, now that this field seems to be pretty closed, like really fast. There is one dagger here, and I mean, I guess you could use 2 tiles to expand the field from this side, but it is 2 tiles for only 3 points, which is not too great. Are there dividers? There is a divider. So even if Lazy Boar got tangled with this triple city, there's a divider to save him. Hotly assumably gonna be taking a point to his monastery. Gonna be extending his lead to, I think, to 5 points. And it's gonna be really important for Lazy Board to get the city cap fast, to get a meeple back, to get 4 points, and to have more room to play with. Then maybe he can meeple a 5-point road here or something. There are a lot of possibilities that can happen after Boar gets his 6-point city completed. There's also the possibility that Minwei just disconnects and loses by time. Okay, gets to 1 point. Lazy. Now I think Lazy should be taking this road. I think it's a good time. Because, like, yeah, it can get blocked to a crossroad, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, well, there is one tile that can get it blocked, the starting tile. But like, surely this must be actually a very good move because it's gonna create a long road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Still 5 remaining curves. I think this would be a fantastic move, fantastic opportunity. Because then we have the city caps, the curves, and then uh, possibly like future, possibly future field tiles to get another 6-point field. But he doesn't seemingly agree with this decision being good. Instead makes a 0-point move and unifies the farmers, which was not anything urgent. Now Bohr needs that divider like really badly in order to win this. Because also Hotley can take this road at any point with a curve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes, so 5 curves still remaining, or curvy tiles, which is a lot from like 12 tiles remaining, like 11 plus whatever Hotley has in hand. 5 tiles of them is a lot. Okay, starts another city and tries to get a road tile here to prevent Lazy Boar from getting the divider and executing the plan. Okay, now surely we go here. No, we don't go here. And hmm, I dislike it that we take it from this end. Or do I? Well, yeah, I do kinda dislike it. Because even though we now have a possibility of getting like a 4-point move made, that's not gonna be enough, right? We are equal on points, plus 8, 14, 20, 29, 35, 33, 25, 28. We are -2 and we have 1 meeple less. So it's not really that good. Um, okay, as Hotley, I think Hotley should be going here. Maybe even with a farmer. Because there is still 1 starting tile remaining, right? And either player will be using it there. to get 4 points. I think this should be done with a meeple on the field. Lazy now with -2 points. Did I say -2 or -3? Well, 2 or 3. Anyways, okay. We can either take this for 6 points and then we'll be like +8, we'll be in quite a good position, or we can just do this. Okay, that's good. So now we are at like +4 or +5 as hotly, because technically we got the 2 points from this city. And now we are equal on meeples. We can do this as hotly, or this at 1 point, because we have 2 tiles remaining, right? So if Lazy gets like this done, then we just take the field. Then Lazyboy takes the field also, and I think we win by 1 point. And if we get the starting tile, then we can just take the 4 points from the city, and then on our final turn, get the 6-point field. Very simple plans. 6, 14, 20, 29, 35. 1, 2, 3, 4. 23, 15, 10, 4. We are +4 as hotly. We are good. We are good. We can go here. We can be +5. Then it doesn't really matter what Lazyboy gets. Because if he gets the divider, he can take like 4 points, but we are still gonna be +1. I mean, no, actually, we are still we are +9. Wait, but I think this could be very well a losing move, because what if Lazy would have gotten the starting tile here? Then he would be... No, we can stack points here and here. I mean, now I think this is a force win, because there are no monasteries, right? So every tile is a city tile or a road tile. And we can stack points to each. So I think this is a force win. Like, doesn't matter what happens. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the field triangle comes without a shield, so that would be max +4. Yeah, it's a force win for Hotley after this move, which puts Taiwan at 2 match points. So Cake has won his stuff, and therefore gets the 3rd match point to UK, and that is everything that is needed. We will of course make a quick double check on on this on the final outcome, so that we don't get trolled. But if nothing changes, then UK is going to be advancing to the semi-finals of the 2024 World Team Carcassonne Online Championships. Oh, this is something. No, but this is no, but this isn't good, because we know that one remaining tile is the filled triangle, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, which means that when this is also a thing, then this is going to be a force block. This is going to be a force block. This cannot succeed. This can never succeed if Hotley has like even 3 brain cells, which I'm sure he has. But let's take a look at which curve is exactly left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, was this a blunder? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, but no. Wait, what? Yeah, so it was a blunder by both players? Because there were no curves remaining. Okay, well. Alrighty. But it still doesn't matter for Lazyboar, as UK still advances to the semi-finals, even like despite the loss that he took. So Hotley stays almost undefeated. Taiwan does go home after today, but Hotley can certainly be very happy with the results that he has put in place. Played in 7 matches and won 6 of his 7 duels. Certainly a huge thing to do in a tournament of this caliber. So far the unofficial scores are Taiwan 2, UK 3. Now we shall be confirming the results like unofficially, I guess, like more unofficially. So just to make sure that there aren't any like timeout wins or something more random. So win for Hotley, and then yeah, so a timeout win for Lazy, as someone pointed out in the chat as well. Then we have Sakurakin, so no timeouts and no timeouts. No, wait. Okay, there's that. Then the third one, eyeball. is no timeout, no timeout, and no timeout. That's 1-2. Then Penguin and Wallace Prime. Wale. Wale Prime. Dun, da, da, da. That's good. And then Hydro and Hydro Abbey. Ooh, a regular win, and a regular win. Okay, scores have been unofficially um, confirmed, and we can also unofficially confirm before the results um, are submitted by both teams that UK is going to be our second semi-finalist of the 2024 season of the World Team Carcassonne Online Championships. So big congrats to them already at this point. Your matches will continue next week, and also commiserations for big commiserations for Taiwan for being actually for the funsies. I think was Taiwan the only undefeated one? Hungary, not Mexico, not Portugal and France. Yeah, I think. Yeah, so Taiwan before today was the only undefeated team left standing, and now there are no teams who have not lost a single game, or not a single game, but a single match in this tournament anymore. UK will get their opponent this evening as Portugal and France start their match at 19 UTC, and then the opponent for Japan will come from the match between Hungary and Tunisia, which starts just an hour before Portugal-France starts at 18 UTC. I will be streaming both of those matches. Portugal-France will likely start a little late, as usually 1 hour is not enough to cover one match. But no worries, as if you are interested in Portugal and France, then it will be streamed on 3 different channels, as we can see here. Will be streamed by myself, but also by Alexei and by Sir Madness TV. Also, I will make a request to Luke Cake to please unblock me. If you play in the finals, then I would wish to perhaps cover your game if it is a deciding game. So if you are watching the stream, please do so. On other parts, I think that will wrap up this stream quite nicely. I thank you all for watching, for sticking all the way until the end. And I'll be seeing you with some more Carcassonne content later